Right, audio's live. I'll transition to the main screen and then you can do the intros. There we go. We're on.
Brilliant. Good afternoon, evening, everyone. Welcome to OCD D episode 4. We're continuing with the Master's Vault. Before we start, we've got some clarifications from the last episode. So, last episode we talked about the train and sleep spell and whether it would impact a creature. So, just some clarification: a creature is everyone, anything that's alive. So, a creature includes all three of you. So, it actually would have killed you if
killed or just put everybody to sleep. I'm just saying.
I think they're on low hit points anyway, so it probably would have knocked them out at least.
I could just go to sleep right now.
Nice going there, Snooty Elf. Way to go.
So, further things, so spells like Magic Missile and Ray of Frost auto hit. Other spells will actually say whether the person being attacked needs a saving throw. Using a healing potion. I was throwing them around left and right last time. That actually takes up an action. So you have a move and an action. If you use a healing potion, that's your action. You're not able to attack or anything.
Aha.
So we're not in this episode. We shouldn't have any need for dark areas. But the reason why some of you couldn't see anything last week is because you can't see in the dark and you needed a torch, which will sort of
which makes sense now. Yeah.
And finally, rather than me saying what do you do every 5 minutes, if I pause, it's a cue that I'm handing over to you to take.
Awkward silence means talk.
Yes, awkward silence. Anyway, let's get on with it. So I'm Phil, your DM. I'm Filthy on Twitter and Xbox, and you can follow us on Twitter now at OCD&D. We've got our own Twitter account.
We're a thing.
Greg,
we're
please.
A thing, yeah.
Yes, please introduce yourself and your character.
All right. My name's Greg DeLacy. My character is Traylon. I am an elf wizard. I am basically, I believe, chaotic neutral, if I remember correctly. My character class,
just chaotic, Greg. Just chaotic.
No, chaotic neutral. It's important to note that because I am all about self-preservation. I can't even say that now. Preservation. So I do things for my own benefit that could be for the benefit of the party. That may not be sometimes. I'm just saying. So take that and, let's get on with it.
Excellent, Kim.
Yes, I am Kim Woods. I am also Kim Leafwalker. I am the halfling rogue, or as I call her, a hobbit, but whatever. Apparently there's a difference. And I'm a klutz. There's no other way about it. I got us all poisoned the first go around, so although I think I made up for that. So.
I think you have picked your profession poorly. I just want to point that out.
right, yeah, I know. That's probably why I picked it. That's me. I am the klutzy hobbit.
Thank you, Kim. And finally, Mark.
I am Mark. Mechanics on all the gaming platforms. My character is Jatik. I'm a dwarf fighter who initially couldn't get over a box, but in the last episode I found my athletic abilities and I scaled that mountain without falling once, Greg. Not once.
Yes.
I know, look at you go. Yeah. Mountain climber extraordinaire there.
Brilliant, guys. We are missing one of our party, Rich, who's away on last weekend away. We'll
playing dragon eggs? I don't know.
And, find a reason why he's away shortly. So, previously on OCD&D, you are in search of 9 magic tiles that will lead to a vast treasure left to you by your recently departed mentor, Ilaria Faywing, known to many as the Master. Dangerous beasts, sinister traps, and clever characters are obstacles you must overcome. If you can recover the tiles, the treasure inside is yours, as well as some knowledge about who your mentor really was in a past life. You have already collected 3 tiles from Alcaeus, an old friend of Ilaria. You scaled a 75-foot cliff, brutally murdered his pet flying snakes, and enjoyed a rabbit stew in his homely yurt. The next 3 tiles were discovered in the lair of Vix, a giant spider. You dispatched its kobold followers, but not without Traylon being knocked unconscious. As well as finding the magic tiles, Kim pillaged 140 gold pieces, and Jatik found 70 gold. You have carried your bruised and battered selves back to the Rowdy Rooms Tavern in Parabor to heal and rest. It is now the next morning. You make your way down from your rooms, yawning and stretching after a good sleep and feeling well rested. The crackling fireplace takes the chill off the air. The smell of cooking food makes your mouths water. The room is bustling with tavern guests, eating, chatting, and readying themselves for the day ahead. A waitress busily ushers you into a table in the corner, places a jug of steaming coffee in the centre of the table with 3 mugs, and mumbles that she'll be back shortly to take your food orders. She drops an envelope on the table, rushing off to deal with the spilled drink at the other end of the room.
I will open the envelope.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not booby-trapped or something.
Only you, Kim. Only you.
So, Traylon, I'm just sending you the message. If you can read it out to...
Hopefully there's no anthrax in there.
Dear friends, I received an urgent message during the night from my village. Bad news. Strange sickness overcome my people, and I must return to help them. Please take care. I have a feeling that there are dark forces at work. I hope we can meet up soon. Parthenex. So, Lizard skipped out on us in the middle of the night. Typical.
Well, you know.
It's not like he's a healer. I mean, what good is he going to do his people? This is just absolutely typical of that lizard. He thinks he's going to do something high and mighty, and, you know, he's just adding to the problem. He's not helping us.
He does have a rat in his pocket, so...
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even leave the rat.
So,
Fine. We carry on without him.
No,
But
it'll be fine.
I'm telling you now, he doesn't get any split of gold from whatever we find, any treasures we find. He gets nothing.
I want to know how his little rats in his pockets are doing all on their own. Are they going to be alright?
Well, you know, I'm sure they'll be fine. He'll, you know, feed them and stuff.
so
I crumple up the note, toss it in the fire. I'm assuming there's a fire nearby because I keep hearing it crackling. And I'm going to drink my swill of coffee. I think we need to get on with this.
Yeah, unfortunately.
whilst you're waiting for your food, the stores in Parabor run a delivery service for simple items. Do you want to order something? So delivery will be with you before you leave after you eat breakfast. So is there anything you want to order? Anything you're short?
I use my potion, so I could do with a health potion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that is
yeah,
true.
probably gonna stock up on those. I only have
Health
one,
potion.
so
Are we able to order health potions?
Just check the full.
Pretty sure that was English. I didn't hear that. What was that? Check the what?
Check the price.
Check the price.
Yeah. The goblins are.
2 gold.
Highway robbery in this place. Tell you everything
Yeah,
costs something.
it's the price of doing business.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a normal outside of Parabor. Just to give you a heads up, the cheap cost of a potion of healing would be 38 gold pieces, and the normal cost would be 50 gold pieces. Because they are expensive. But you've got plenty of gold, so I would say that just order a couple each.
Yeah. I will.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Let's order up maybe 2 each.
I'm at 50
Yep.
gold. I've only got 79 gold.
No, here they're about 10 golds. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said 50. Yeah, we better get a couple each, yeah.
I'll take 2.
Yeah, me too.
Yep, same here.
Jatic, you also have a bonus ability that, because you're a fighter,
Yeah.
you just find. If you look at your character sheet,
I've got a second wind.
yes.
Woo.
So you've been eating too many beans. But second wind, you can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Your fighter level is only.
Yeah.
You can roll as a bonus action. You can D10 and add to use it again, so that would increase your by 11. But you have to have a short or long rest before you want to use it again.
Right.
So that's useful for you.
Yeah.
So additional health.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
2 health. Do you want to do any preparations, Kim, of wash today?
Well, let's see. No, I think we're good. And my health potion's coming, so at least I won't die, hopefully. I think I'm alright. Famous last words.
You could use your. I'm really helpful. You could use your deodorant soap.
Are you telling me I stink? Is that what you're saying? I see how it is. Yeah, alright. That's probably a good idea, since, you know, I get a little more stealthy that way. I will use my soap. I have no idea how to do that, but I'll use it. Alright.
So, 4 plates of steaming food, expertly balanced by the waitress, gently placed before each of you. Before she leaves, she whips out a piece of paper and leaves it on the side of the table. With the final 3 tiles left to find, you finish your breakfast, dropping a few to the table, ready your packs, and newly delivered goods, head out to the tavern, to the high street. To the streets.
Mean streets.
Look out.
Rising sun in.
No, Phil, you cut out on us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's gotten Skypey. Discordy, I guess.
Hear me now.
Yeah.
Yes. You're a little low, but we can hear you.
Here's a bit.
You cutting out?
Yeah.
Right.
Nope, we're gonna have a thunderstorm. I think.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
The rising sun in the east casts a warm and glossy surroundings. Haribor is a busy commercial, and even at this early hour, the streets. Traders setting up stalls jovial to each other. An elf in bright clothes carries a stack of papers, rushes past, muttering to himself at how late he is. Children in blue and caps chase each other, running between the bustling adults and shouting. There's a general air of happiness and well-being.
All right. I believe you said there was an elf running by saying he was late for something?
There was, yes. He's gone. He's off around the corner now.
All right. Well, I guess the question is, where do we next clue in our journey? Do we have a location on where the next potential tile could be?
Yes, it's Donal Forest is the last station that you need to go to.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
memory
think,
3.
yeah.
Her ghost still haunts the Dolor Forest where I buried her. So we have to find Helen Erdune.
Where are you reading this?
Elaria's memories.
Yeah.
It's in the story handouts.
It's under the handouts.
Yeah. It was the will and the memories. So
Got
we
it.
need to head to Dolor Forest.
Okay.
It's good. Somebody's
we have
paying
to find
attention.
a grave. A grave got initials carved into trees where she is.
All right. Well, I think we
Alrighty.
Dolor Forest.
Off we go into the forest. Oh boy.
Oh, that's a long one.
A hiking, here we go. Hi ho, hiking, here we go. Uh oh.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I wanted the red filtered forest, not the green. Not good on my complexion.
Okay, so Ilaria frequently told you stories about her friend Helene Erdun. One of her first pupils has stayed around after training was to help Ilaria teach. Helene was so dedicated to the master that even in death she couldn't leave Ilaria. Helen's love for the elf keeps the soul bound to the world of the living as a ghost. She gave the woman some of her tiles to guard in hope that when she died, Helene would be able to pass on the tiles to her heirs and then finally be at rest. So, Durlofo is a dark and mystical place that saps a person's strength. Spending too much time amongst its trees has a physically draining effect.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the sounds of that. Well, let's pan out and start looking for initials in trees, because that is going to be our guide.
So you want to actually enter into the forest, yeah?
I don't think we have much choice here. I do not like the sound of this forest already.
No, me neither. I might have nightmares.
Jetic, this is all your fault.
It's like the Wailing Forest.
The ancient twisted pines grow so thick with the sunlight and moonlight barely penetrate. It is as if you have entered and your head feels light and you're almost groggy in the darkness. The packs feel heavier. Despair is nipping to your soul.
Who has a torch?
We're gonna need one because it's really dark in here.
Oh, I can see in the dark anyway.
I mean, I can see in the dark as well, but I see nothing right now, so I'm assuming maybe this has a special darkness. No, never mind. I can see everything now. Wow, just clear as day.
I
Never
just got a
mind.
black screen.
Oh wait,
I had
there
my-
it goes.
I had my eyes
yeah,
closed.
there we go.
That's
Yeah.
I forgot to open my eyes. That was my bad. My bad.
Whoops.
That helps.
We got wolves
Yeah.
ahead.
So if you have a quick...
Oh.
If you have what, son?
Wolves
Is that not...
ahead.
I hear wolves.
Yeah. It's also possible we see wolves, but I think we.
Yeah.
What?
One just disappeared.
Yeah. What?
Holy!
Wolves.
We've scared them off.
But
Look at
we've
that.
heard them. We've clearly heard them in the background. So,
This is-
Obviously.
I think we need to be ready for anything. So,
Hey,
those of
indeed.
you that have weapons, maybe draw your weapons at this point. Let's be prepared.
So who... If you look at your sheets, who has the highest survival?
Sorry, what was the question?
Who has the
Look-
highest what?
Look at your character sheets
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and check who has the highest survival level.
Highest survival level.
Yeah, so on your sheets...
Okay.
So it's wisdom plus is a survival. So your skill. So
I have one. I
okay,
have one survival.
and how many wisdom?
One wisdom.
Yep,
Oh,
same
wait.
here.
Well, okay, so here's the question. So my actual wisdom is 12, but there's a big 1 on the wisdom, so I'm assuming that's I get a bonus 1 for wisdom checks.
So what about you, Kim?
Yeah, I'm the same. I have 1 survival and 12 wisdom with a big 1. So
Okay.
I'm the same.
And Jatic?
Where's the survival again? Oh yeah,
On
so
the
yeah,
skill?
3.
3
3 and 1
survival
wisdom.
and
What's your wisdom?
1.
What's the number below it in the circle?
Oh, 13.
All right.
okay, so Jatic has the highest survival skill. So
Yes.
Jatic, you're going to lead the party.
Right.
Oh boy.
You have to find the trees, basically,
Right.
be the best tracking. So for every turn, you're going to need to make a wisdom check each hour or each turn as you travel through. And if you fail, some things will happen.
Uh-oh.
Great.
This sounds ominous.
I'll check this tree. Anything?
Keeps crashing. A few forests. Bear with me while I just refresh my page.
Sure.
I think Jatic should be like all the way down by the river.
Right, so
Probably.
Jatic, are you still with us?
Yep.
Yeah. So if you left click on your token,
Yep.
and you'll see ability you'll see buttons on the left hand side, ability, battle axe, hand axe, initiative. On the left hand side screen up by the menu bars.
There's a green box. A grey
No,
box.
actually, not by your token.
Right.
So over to the
Oh,
left hand
right,
side.
Yeah.
Yeah. You click on ability and select wisdom.
You've lost me now. I don't know.
So you've got your 4 buttons at the top left of the page. Can you see those? Ability, battle axe, hand axe, initiative.
I've only got battle axe and a hand axe.
Okay, go into your character sheet then. I don't know why that isn't showing for. If you open your character sheet
Yep.
and click on wisdom. Click on wisdom. In the saving throws part. Sorry.
Alright, okay.
That's fine. You pass the survival test, so you can move forward. You are not lost at the moment. You are finding your way. So
Phew.
it does help.
Come on, go ahead, move yourself.
Oh, why
I
do I
dare
have
you.
to?
I say we follow the river, but I mean, we need to check the trees. That's
Right.
again.
So how many squares can I move? Is it 5, you said?
Yes.
It's very slow, dwarf.
Well, you know, he's got little short legs, so it takes
I
a little
know.
while. You know.
There we go.
So we're going to check this tree now, then, yeah?
I think that's a solid plan.
Alright. We want to check the tree for initials, please.
The initials are there,
Alright.
so you know you're going in the right direction.
Well, good.
Are we seeing anything in the distance moving about?
Not at this moment.
Alright.
You can move as well.
Jatic, go ahead, walk forward.
Oh, I can move again? I thought it'd be Kim's car.
Unless Kim wants to move.
Well, you know, that might be good. I really don't want to, you know, lose track of the boys. All right. So do I just move up? I guess. Sorry, you know.
Sure.
All right, I'm moving. There we go. Ah, there we go.
Ronan, are you moving at all?
Good
Yeah,
enough.
I'll move up to this rock.
It's not PUBG.
Hey, you never know. You never know, man. My thinking is we move towards this tree in the
Yeah, that's my guess.
Which tree?
This
the one to the south of us.
Yeah.
this.
Forest is eerily quiet, save for the babbling of a brook bubbling with dark water. bone-chilling howl pierces the night in the chilly forest. Another immediately followed, and then a third. Behind you, three wolves rush forward along the brook's muddy bank there, the yellow eyes gleaming with hunger. Their foaming mouths and determined swiftness suggest these wolves are driven by a force beyond nature to kill.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not good.
Not at all.
Come on, guys. Join me. It's all
Alright.
good.
Yeah, sure. As we have wolves.
So you did say we see the wolves. Oh, there we go.
Oh, God. Yep, there's a wolf.
Yep, there's Wolf.
What do you want to do, guys? Do you want to? Are we going to have to fight these? Or we won't better run away from them, will we?
I believe we are going to have to fight them.
More than likely, yeah. Otherwise, they're gonna eat us. So
I get the sense these wolves have been tracking us. They definitely are out for blood.
Right. Do you want me to go in and have a go at the first one?
Stay there. Stay there, Jatic. I would like to cast my sleep spell in the area around the wolves, far enough out.
Okay.
Obviously, far enough out that I'm not casting it on myself. Since
For the rest of us?
behind me, since everybody's behind me, we should be okay.
fingers crossed.
Do you want me to roll, or?
Yes, please.
Sorry, was that a yes, please?
Yes, please.
Gotcha. Look at that hot mess.
That's a lot of dice.
Right. So this spell sends creatures into a magical state. Rolled 5d8. The total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points. Right, so we start with the creature has the lowest hit points. Each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious until the spell ends. The sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleep. So you rolled 14 hit points, which is very good. So one wolf falls asleep. Mid bound, it runs towards you and manages to just sleep.
So the one on the left fell asleep?
Yeah, the one on the left with the no entry sign fell asleep.
Gotcha. Alright. Concentrate on the other two.
Sure thing.
So give
the
it to
middle
unaffected.
Middle wolf gets knocked, shakes it off, but carries on running.
Oh boy. Alright.
Actually rolled for initiative on this as well. It might have helped. So, Traylon, can you roll for initiative first? We'll take it. You've done it. So,
Sure.
Your token and click the initiative button. The initiative at the top. So I'm rolling for the wolves. 16. Kim and Jatic, do you want to roll as well? Initiative.
Sure. Alrighty. Oops.
Nice, Mark.
Nice. So Mark rolled 20. Just rolled 11.
But technically, Mark rolled a 22.
Yeah, I've got 22 because I've got a two bonus.
Right.
So did the wolf though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Jatic, you can go first.
Right, so I'm going to approach this wolf here. I'm going to clobber him with my hand axe.
Good luck. We're all
Perfect.
counting on you.
14, that hits. And your axe goes swinging through the air, hits the wolf square on the shoulder, slices a big chunk of skin off its shoulder, right down to its head. The wolf yelps, snarls in disgust.
Oh.
There's blood pouring down its leg, but it's still looking fairly angry.
Uh-oh.
In fact, that wolf is going to turn towards you, Mark. It's not happy.
Oh, shit.
And going for the bite.
Uh-oh.
An attack 18, which he bites into your leg, cause enormous amount of pain, ripping tendons, slashing tendons, causing piercing damage.
Ouch.
No kidding.
The next wolf is, after seeing its brother
Oh, crap.
sent to sleep, hacked Traylon. Not happy with Traylon at all. Comes in, jaws slapped with saliva, and its teeth bite straight into your arm,
Oh, shoot.
catching your chest as well. Your arm's completely useless now, taking 6 piercing damage.
Crud. This is not good. Oh, no.
So next up is Traylon.
Okay. Bear with me. Okay, sorry. Just double checking.
It's okay.
Okay. So, Thunder Wave. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at both the wolf in front of me and the wolf behind it. It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Also, I hear little feedback.
Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm. A wee bit.
I think it's Discord.
So
Okay, so the wolf has to roll 10 to do a saving. So
that would give it half damage.
yeah. So 6. So yeah, so it's half damage and not pushed. So it's in front of you, yelps as this invisible wave barrels into it. Has no idea what the hell's going on. Doesn't knock it flying, but he is seriously bloodied now.
And probably even more pissed off.
What about the wolf that's on the ground?
Behind, it's he's not going anywhere. He's unconscious and very bloody. So he's not waking up anytime soon. He's now unconscious instead of sleeping. To Kim.
Mm-hmm. So, 2 wolves are knocked out, but 1 isn't, right?
No, there's
Just one wolf.
There's one wolf who's very bloody in front of Traylon.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another wolf who's bloodied and doing too badly. Wolf in front of Traylon is very bloodied.
Hmm. Crap. Alright. What to do? Well, I will... I don't want to get any closer to them than what they already are, because let's face it, I'm a little fella and they're probably going to eat me. So... the only thing is, I only have a bow and arrow and a dagger, and can't take them both out. Alright, let me get the one closest to me, which is the one also closest to the snooty elf, and I will... I will...
Then 10, 15. You can run up to it. It's only 10, 15 feet away. Do a ranged attack.
I will use my bow, I think.
Okay.
So, and hope like hell this thing doesn't ricochet and actually hits the wolf. Fingers crossed. Alright, here goes nothing. I will use the bow and shoot the wolf closest to the snooty elf.
That looks good.
Is it? I don't have a clue. It just looks like a lot of dice to me.
That was the bow. Missing Traylon by a whisker, but it's a skilled shot. It shoots straight across, piercing the wolf, flinging it back across the bank into him, killing it.
Yeah, nice shot, Kim.
Nice shot.
You are welcome. I'm just glad it worked. Holy moly. I was a little worried there for a second. You can do it, dwarf. I believe in you.
Trouble is, though, if you take another chunk out of me, I'm dead. I might be tempted to back away and just use my second wind, I think.
Yeah, actually, Mark, you could have used your second wind this time. So,
will that take up a full action, or can I use...
No, it's a bonus action, so you could use that first if you wanted to.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I'll do that, I think.
So, roll a d10.
D10. Yeah.
So that takes you to your top level, which was 15. So that takes you back up to 4.
And then, this wolf in front of me who I wounded last time, I'm going to finish him off with my battle axe.
You can do it. I hope.
I think he did.
You can. How do you want to kill this wolf, Jacek?
I want to chop its head off.
Nice.
I know we've got a trophy.
Yeah.
Swing your battle axe back. The wolf leaping towards you as you swing the axe down, catching it in the neck, cleanly slicing the wolf's head off. The head goes flying off. You catch it with your left hand, and body eyes pass into the.
Pretty good for a guy who can't get out of a box.
That's another one for the trophy room.
It's gonna be like Geralt. He's gonna pack it around on his belt, you know.
You adding that to your.
As long as it's not too heavy.
I would suggest, since the other wolf is still asleep, that we just all ascend on that wolf with hand weapons.
Is that ever going to wake up? Do we need to dispatch that one as well?
We do need to dispatch it.
Right.
We ought, yeah, I was gonna say we ought to, because if not, it'll keep coming after us.
So I will move up, and I'll just use my short sword.
The sleeping, conscious wolf whimpers slightly as your short sword plunges deep inside, and is no. Done, team. You have dispatched the wolves
Well, that's good.
from a
None of
distance.
us are...
So go on.
No, that's fine.
I heard from a distance. Did we hear something?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
did we hear in the distance?
Just bear with me, and I'll tell you.
Oh, okay. Now we're all getting impatient. What did we hear? My luck, it's probably vampiric Sasquatches or something.
Don't give them any ideas.
So you enter a clearing. In the distance, you see a light. If you move towards it, you see a clearing. And a ghostly voice comes towards you. Hello? So there's a small grove of trees covered in sweet-smelling wisteria vines. Purple flowers on the vines hang down, petals falling like snow onto the ground. Among the trees, a mound of moss-covered books are piled up before with the carved initials H.A. Without warning, the wind picks up and a sudden chill makes it so you can see your... From behind the figure made of mist cold rises, forming the shape of an old human leather armour. Her eyes are wild and her hair is pulled back into a tight bun. She looks at you with a stare that could freeze a dragon. Why have you come? Speak, for your life depends on the answer.
Go for it, Traylon.
We seek Alaria's. Well, we seek Alaria's tiles.
Where is Alaria? I want to speak to her. Who are you?
She has passed. We were her mentors. Or sorry, she was our mentor. We were her. Yes, we were her students.
I haven't seen her in the plain. Well, if you are a latest batch of prize pupils, then you must prove to me who you are. You say you are. I have other methods of discovering the truth. Those are less. I want you to perform a task, each of you. I know your abilities well, since Hilaria shared so many stories with. So, fighter, Jarek.
Yes.
I want you
To hop on a box.
It's alright for you,
Sorry,
you've got to climb a
couldn't
mountain
resist.
next. Without falling off.
I want you to climb to the top of that tree in less than a minute.
Oh, God.
Okay. Right, I'm going to scurry up that tree.
So you need to take an athletics check. So character sheets.
Yep.
You should see
Yep.
athletics.
Pray she doesn't ask me to do it. Tree climbing exercise.
Athletics. Where's it gone? Oh yeah, yeah, found it. Yeah, so just click that to roll it. Yeah.
Click that to roll. You climb the tree, but it takes you a couple of minutes. You're supposed to climb it in 1 minute.
I am small.
Uh-oh.
I'm not impressed.
I am small.
I don't even know if you are. There's only one by the truth. So, Elaine enters your mind, Jatik, to sort through your thoughts in a very painful process.
Oh.
A dwarf born in there.
At least it's not an alien anal probe.
So, to complete this searching, you have to take a wisdom saving, or you can suffer 3d6 psychic damage.
Damn.
Right. So a wisdom saving throw. So
Saving.
That doesn't look good.
She enters your mind and tears
Wreaks havoc.
Oh.
causing you an enormous amount of pain. Just double checking.
All because you wouldn't climb a tree fast enough.
This is awful.
yeah, I want to go up this bloody tree.
She takes 3 damage. It's not too bad.
Sure, it's not your brain being chewed to cinders by a malevolent spirit, but alright.
Rogue,
Oh crap.
it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to balance on this tree's thinnest branch.
Ark.
So you're going to need to take an acrobatics check.
Okay.
While she's talking to her, can I slip in a quick healing potion sip?
Oh dear.
Ah, Kim Lee Forky, yes, I can see. You are who you say you are. Skills and roguelike skills of balancing on anything.
just let me just.
Training.
Jalen, bend over.
Yes.
Are you going to use a very hastily health potion?
Yes.
Good luck, Traylon.
Health potion. Let's have a look. So roll 2d4 and add 2.
2d4. 5 add 2, so I should be back to full health. That's good.
Phew. Well, let's see if the mindfuck will begin. Poor Jaddick.
Elf.
Yes.
I want you to tell me a secret of the multiverse. I do not. So this is a arcane check.
Sorry, what was which one? Arcane check?
Arcane check, yeah. I knew that already. What you'd whispered. Yeah. Moves towards you and again enters through your left ear. You see a smoke pouring into your left ear.
Oh no.
Mind. So if you'll take a wisdom check for me.
A wisdom check, yes. Sorry. Wisdom check.
She very quickly identifies your being and self, comes out and says, Traylon, your wizarding skills do not always come true, but I can see that you are telling the truth. For the first time since you've seen her, Elaine seems truly calm. I've served the Master well in my life and beyond. There is no more for me in this world. Make her proud of my fellow students. I go to my rest at her side. With that, the ghost fades into the chilly night air of the forest. And leaving behind her are 3 tiles on the floor.
Excellent.
Yay.
We will pick those up and put them in
Grab
our
those
backpacks.
tiles, yeah.
Jolly good. So, party.
So do we
We
head
now
back?
have 6.
So
We have all
all
the
the
tiles.
tiles.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You now have all the tiles.
Now we can play Scrabble. Woohoo!
So,
Where do we take the tiles to? That was the question.
Well,
I need to remember.
the vault. Let me read the memoirs again.
Lena's will.
Was it the will? Yeah. My gold has dwindled in
The
action.
tiles. They are hidden.
My mansion, my
Oh.
treasures is all yours. You can open the last of my doors. The vault is in the backyard. In the backyard,
Okay.
final test. So we need
Let's
to head
head
back
to the
to
mansion.
the master's home, don't we?
Yep.
okay. So you make your way out of the forest, head back across Mirren Vale, and into Parabor, the mansion, and you end up at the vault door. You have the 9 in front of you. So I'll explain to you what you need to... Hang on.
Sorry.
The
Darn it,
field
Raylan,
behind
calm down.
Valery's house is peaceful and serene. Her home on a hill is on a hill at the edge of Parable, overlooking the rest of the town from the front yard. Lake Moranthe and the rest of Merrion Vale can be seen from the back of the house. On cool summer nights, you would sit on the house's back porch drinking cold tea after a long day of training and watch the sunset over Dolor Forest. Before you is the mysterious trapdoor in the centre of the backyard. You have never seen the door opened. 9 red square-shaped divots are lined up in a single row across the door's centre. Those of you carrying the tiles feel them grow warmer the closer you get to the trapdoor. Suddenly, glowing blue letters in common appear at the top of the door. Just above the red divots, the phrase reads, "Is the master."
Okay.
So you can manipulate the blue tile. All right. I can see what the tiles are, but you can't. So you can try placing them in the various divots.
Okay.
Just
Put
just
one in.
Or is it like one of those puzzles where you see the dots? There we
So-
go. Look.
Ah.
Hey, look at that.
It's one of them dot quizzes.
tiles.
We've played too many computer games, haven't we? It's like
Just
a
a
mini
little.
game. Dawnforge.
With a loud click and a mechanical whirring behind you, or behind the door. Door suddenly opens. You have passed the test, collected the tiles, and opened vaults. There is a row of steps behind you, in front of you, sorry, and you see finely carved stone stairs leading down.
I think we should proceed in, but maybe have Kim Leafwalker try and keep the traps as we go in. There might be further traps as we enter the vault.
That hopefully I won't set off and kill us all.
One could only hope.
Yeah, right.
So, Kim, you need to roll
I need
investigate.
to. You need to what?
You need to roll investigation.
Okay. See it. All right. Here we go. Oh boy.
You don't notice any traps.
Yeah. Bam. Be on your toes, boys. There'll be traps.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do any of us want to try?
I mean, yeah, it's worth all of us, I suppose. Just keeping an eye out, so. We're dead.
Where's investigation?
Should be under your.
Is it in skills?
Under any saving throws? Yeah, under skills, yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it. Oh no, yeah. God, it starts at 0.
Chatty, you have the highest. Look around and can't see anything. Should cause you issue.
I hope.
I guess we proceed.
Let's head
I
down.
mean, we don't see anything. We don't see anything. There's no point in
Yep.
talking about it.
The stairs lead down.
You totally broke up on us.
You've
Sorry,
been playing
so-
out all night. Yeah.
The stairs lead down to a white tiled.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, and ominous music.
Yes.
White walls glow with a magical light. 3 marble pedestals stand on top of a raised platform opposite the stairs. On the left pedestal sits a longsword with a silver hilt shaped to look like the wings of an angel. The middle pedestal holds a
Holds a what?
small metal chest.
Okay.
The right pedestal has a single perfect pearl placed above a dog-eared journal. On the wall behind the pedestals is a framed map of the Merriam with all sorts of strange markings. Suddenly, an image of Ilaria Fayring appears in the centre of the chamber. She appears much younger than she was at the end of her life. There's beautiful purple rolls. She speaks. If you've made it this far, I'm probably dead. And if radiant fire hasn't started raining down, then you're probably not a necromancer. That means you are my most recent batch of students. I know it is confusing now, but all is explained in the journal and map. The sword, and the magic pearl are yours too, but the journal and the map are the most important items. The image of Ilaria takes a deep breath before continuing. This may come as a shock, but my real name is not Ilaria Fayring. It is Eris Dawn. I changed my name after my friend's precious artifact, the Eye of Death, from a group of necromancers. The elf looks down at the floor. Tears form in her eyes, but she does not sob. After a moment, she looks up and continues. I was the only one who escaped. I hid the artifact here in Merriam Vale beyond the Dolor Forest, where few dare to go. If I have died, it is most likely because of the Pact of the Lich has taken my life. They are searching for the eye and will use it to change all the people of Skylark into undead. Guarding the eye is now your task. Everything is detailed in the journal.
Oh boy.
Ilaria smiles to herself. All of Skylark is counting on you. I hope I trained you well. The illusion of the woman disappears. Touching, the ring voice behind you comments. You turn to see the pale sun. Get the pale sun.
Uh-oh.
It's not good.
No, it is.
A thin, bald man wearing black.
Can't hear a word you said, Phil.
So you turn to see the pale, sunken face, bald, black. His green eyes flare at you. Before the man, 4 animated skeletons start to appear.
This is not going to be an easy fight.
Oh boy.
Why did it have to be skeletons?
The skeletons are carrying swords. They creak and clack as they fidget, ready for. But that map leads to an item that is, and always was, the rightful property of my masters. I have come to take back what was stolen.
This bugger's been waiting for us to open this vault. We've just led him right to it. We're gonna have to dispatch these skeletons.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we're gonna have to dispatch everybody, and I think the skeletons are gonna be leading problems.
I agree.
Guys, I would like you. Initiative.
I'm doing turn order.
Yep. Yeah, it's not good. Better.
So just make two. So Traylon, you rolled an 8. Kim, you rolled a 21, which is excellent. And Jatik, you rolled an 8 as well. So just one. And get it first. Rolled a 10 and Drazzle. Rolled a 15. So Kim, you rolled the highest in the initiative. So you have initiative.
Okay. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to dispatch the skeletons before we can get to the head atoll, I'm assuming, so... Yeehaw.
Yeehaw, indeed.
I will use my bow and get the skeleton right in front of me. At least that's the plan. No. And we know how my plans go. So.
Just be. Laria has rigged a map.
Sorry, Phil, say that again,
Yes,
please.
off. Gone very Skype.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Went Skypey, yeah. Say it
Everyone's
again.
gone very. Just bear with me a sec.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you still hear me?
We can. Yeah, you cut out on us pretty badly there. So, I heard something about Ilaria something, and
Yeah.
So, can you hear me again, guys?
Yeah.
yeah.
I've lost connection.
Can you not hear us, Phil?
Yeah, you're all breaking up. May have to.
Uh-oh.
Goddamn Discord. Who said it was the future?
Right?
Just saying.
Somebody lied.
I think it's my side. I'm going to leave the
You've
call
been-
and join back in. So
Okay.
I've lost connection completely.
Okay, so
As we all sit here.
the thing is, the skeletons, I can't use a sleep spell on them. That won't work.
No.
Know
No,
that.
that's not gonna
Right.
work.
I think thunderclap.
Well,
and
don't skeleton
thinking
sleep.
something- Area effect? No.
No.
Bastards.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here waiting on bated breath to see if my bow attack did a damn
I'm pretty
thing.
sure you landed.
Can't
I
wait.
hope so.
It looked
If
like a
someone got
good
a
roll.
spare dog, they like bones.
Right?
That would be brilliant. I think by default we should just win. This is kind of like, you know,
Right?
dropped off
No.
Well, it was going to say something
Something
started
with
appearing.
Ilaria,
I'm hoping Ilaria's got some magical aid for us.
That'd be
Right.
nice.
A massive fireball
Something-
engulfs all the skeletons and takes them all out in one go.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
at first I was going to say maybe you should be going for the sword. But I did notice when I zoomed in on the map, each of those items seems to have like squares around them. I'm wondering if they're trapped.
It could be.
You know what I mean? If you zoom in on it, you see patterned squares in the floor around each item.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be just like the sneaky DM to do something.
Right?
So,
When we got
yeah.
Dawnforge name in the door, I thought that was it. I thought that's it. Game over, we've won.
I know. No. There's always an end boss. Yeah, so blunt force against the skeletons. The
Ooh.
bow should be okay against the
Hardly Dan in the chat has put, have you got any lie that can dissolve bone?
Yeah.
Check your
Right.
backpacks, people. Check your backpacks.
I don't think I've got any lie, but you never
I don't know
know.
what it is,
I mean,
Character
ball
sheet.
bearings and deodorant soap, so what the hell?
Oh, there you go.
I've got that tome of resilience.
And
So
a
I can pull
chocolate
out a
egg,
book
which
and
I
it'll
don't
give me
know.
some sort of like quips on the.
can wrap him in a water-resistant bedroll.
No.
Yes, we're here. We hear you.
I don't know what happened there. I lost internet connection for some reason.
Oh.
You were getting super Skypey. I think Mark transferred his internet issues to you.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm on version as well. So, so anyway, where were we? So, Kim with the roll.
I'm a virgin. That's what I heard.
I did too, but I didn't say anything. Anyway.
Well, I'll let Kim make this turn. I was actually going to say before anyone made a turn, I was going to say something. But Kim, you can take this turn.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, because Hilaria was supposed to have said something when we didn't catch that part. So.
Right.
so if you want to tell me what you want to do, so you rolled a 16, which will beat their armor. So what do you want to do?
I shot my bow at the skeleton right in front of me. I almost said alien. I don't know where the hell that come from. But yeah, I want to hit the skeleton right in front of me.
You fire an arrow, it flies across the room, piercing the skeleton. Now you think it would go straight through it because it's actual bone, but it does cause 8 piercing damage. That skeleton isn't looking too healthy. It wasn't looking too healthy in the first place.
Well,
It's
true.
not looking too healthy now at all. Before anyone can do anything else, Ilaria has rigged a magic trap in the walls of the room that is set off in the presence of the undead.
Oh.
A beam of radiant energy starts to shoot out of one of the rooms, and it's going to hit someone in the room. And that person is going to be the far left skeleton.
Nice.
Beam of radiant energy shoots out, and that creature needs to roll a dexterity saving throw. So the beam slices through the skeleton, burns all the material and all the leather and everything that's on it, and it's going to take 2d4 damage. Right. Takes 5 damage as the bones on it start to blacken and blister. Drazel is the next person in the initiative, and he is going to, let's see,
I've not got full health.
he took 3.
Oh,
That's,
from the mind, which he mind.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So Drazel is going to cast a spell,
Uh-oh.
and he's going to cast blindness and deafness
What? Who said that?
Shit.
at
Where'd that come from?
at Traylon.
Uh-oh.
You sneaky
Well, it'll
bastard.
go with his dumbness, won't it?
And Traylon, I want you to take a Constitution saving throw. If you fail, you will be blinded for the duration, which is a turn.
Alright.
I
Constitution.
believe in the power of the tank top. This will work. Right.
Very good, Traylon. Your innate magicness inside you bounces off the spell, and although your vision is blurred slightly for a couple of seconds, you ignore that spell. Well done.
Okay.
Deal.
Yeah, well done, Snooty.
That was huge.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very big save. Right, so the skeletons are going to come alive, and They're gonna
Oh
take
boy.
I think. That's two of them are going up on the
Apparently they've never heard of personal space.
on Attic, yeah.
Get away from me.
This is the
So-
time I don't want a boner.
In fact, that one's going to stay there. So, the one on the far left that's next to Jatic is going to attack him with short sword.
Uh-oh.
And that slices through your armor. It catches you right in between the join of the armor in the shoulder and chest. And pierces
Uh-oh.
it through the join, causing 5 piercing damage. This next skeleton in front of Kim is going to attack with a short sword again. And again, this catches you right in the leg, right on the knee.
Thanks.
It's damaging you quite badly, causing 7 piercing damage.
There'll be payback for this. I promise.
Skeleton in front of Braylon is again going to attack with his short sword as he clicks and clacks. It's actually, Traylon, you see the swords coming towards you. You've spotted the attack skills of the other skeletons, and you're ready for it. And it just, as you duck to one side, the sword misses and cuts a couple of hairs, but nothing at all. So you ducked its skill.
Way to go, Snooty Elf. Way to go.
Skeleton at the back sees that and is not happy with you with that.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to fire at Traylon with his short bow.
Why always me?
Hi.
That's-
Hey, at least you still got your knee.
Feeling clever with yourself, Traylon, you actually miss seeing the bolt come flying towards you as it pierces into your chest.
Oh shit.
Massive 7 piercing damage,
Ouch.
taking you down very low in health. So it's now Traylon and Jatic's turn. So you can choose which one of you goes first.
Go ahead, Jatic.
Has my second wind cooled down now? Can I use that again?
We'll say yes. We'll say that as you were travelling between the 2 sites, that yes, it was.
So what do we need to roll for? Is it D10? What's that?
Yes. Yeah. Yes. D10 and add 1.
Oh shit.
That's better than no.
I've crashed.
Nothing happened. Mark, re-roll that time.
I will be able to see it afterwards.
Damn it.
Quick, where's the hacksaw when you need? Where's Richard when you need him? Change it to
Right.
12
Yeah.
on a D10.
Parthenax.
And just, I think, technical issues tonight. Terrible.
The gremlins are all coming out.
That's what you get for being a virgin.
Oh boy.
I'm suffering for the same problems that Kim had last time.
Yeah, they've transferred to somebody else.
Right. Are we
Very
right now?
What did you? You rolled a 2.
Yeah, yep, that's
You rolled
kind of
out
the feeling we had.
2. Yeah.
Yep, that's kind of the feeling we had too.
Right, so the skeleton to my left is already injured from the blast of red light. I'm going to finish him off with my hand axe.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice hit. Your hand axe goes flying in, clocking the skeleton across the head, and his head almost comes away from his body. Just teeters magically on the side, causing 5 damage. He is looking very worse aware, and his head is sort of at an angle like this, just hanging off by a few tendons. But he's still there.
He's quite a bit healthy still, isn't he?
So, Jatic. Traylon.
Alright, I am going to move behind these guys.
Yep.
And then I'm going to drink another healing potion.
I think that's a good one.
Hang on. I need to also take off one of them already, so it should be... I have one left after this.
Okay.
Uh, 2d4, is that correct?
2d4 plus 2. Please.
Alright,
5 plus 7.
that's good.
This takes you up to full health. So everyone's had their turn, and we're going to see the beam of light come in again. You lucky, lucky people.
Well, you know, it's about time.
That's going to hit this skeleton on the right-hand side. And it was... Let me just remind myself on the... 1d... was 2d4. Five damage. Nice. So again, this skeleton on the right is yelps in sort of psychological pain more than actual pain because he hasn't got any nerves. But he is blackened and his his clothes are burning. So he's not looking too healthy. So back to the top of the turn with Kim.
Okay. I'm gonna pull a Traylon here and step back and take a health potion because I have a feeling if I don't the next round I'm gonna get clobbered. So we will go back here and remind me again what it is because I'm terrible.
2d4 plus 2. So
Okay, gotcha.
So that's 7. If you hold yourself to 7, very good. Go back up to full health.
Yay!
Drazen's turn.
Exactly.
So he's going to cast.
Oh crap.
He's going to cast a ray of enfeeblement.
Well.
Alright, so I'm just reading. A black beam of enervating energy springs from his fingers towards the other wizard in the room, Traylon.
Uh-oh. He really does.
He fears me.
Obviously.
Who wouldn't? So he is going to take a ranged attack. Just bear with me. Right, okay, so... Ooh.
That didn't sound good at all.
So, on a hit, you will only deal half damage with weapon attacks. Actually, that's not too bad for a wizard.
I was just going to say.
In his old age, he actually cast a spell on the wrong person. So, any spells, any attacks you make Any physical attacks only deal half damage. So again, you escaped luckily there. And it's Skeleton's turn. So the skeleton next to Jatic is going to attack with short sword.
That might miss badly.
The skeleton, with its head on an angle, completely misses Jatic, clattering against the stone stairs, stone step behind him, completely missing. This next skeleton down here is going to attack Jatic again with short bow. This hits. He fires an arrow. Jatic, again, he couldn't believe his luck on this on the last attack. The arrow comes through, hammering into his shoulder, taking 6 of piercing damage.
Getting nervous.
Going to attack Traylon with his bow. And the pillar in front of you actually takes the blow of the arrow.
Lucky bastard. I'm telling you.
This last skeleton is going to attack Kim. Again, range attack with a short bow. And misses by a whisker.
Obviously, it's because I'm standing next to the elf. Has to be. It's good luck. Hell yeah.
Jatic and Traylon's turn.
Jatic.
Do I finish your skeleton off or do I heal?
Kill that bloody skeleton. Yeah.
Go for it.
Right. Yeah, but look at my health. Right, okay, I'm going to finish this lopsided.
Well, do you have your like ability or any? I don't know if that's per turn or is it once per engagement.
I've used it. I can't use it now for a while.
Alright.
No, but one more arrow, it's going to finish me off. I'm going to have to heal.
Alright.
Step up here. I'm going to use my healing potion.
Good idea.
What do I roll for that again, sorry?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4.
6 gives you 8 health back. Back up to 10. That's the end of your turn. Traylon.
Alright, so here's a question for the DM. With this skeleton... so the 2 skeletons in front of Kim Leafwalker,
Yep.
would you consider them within a 15-foot cube?
Yes, they are.
Alright.
Yeah, 3 squares, which each square is 5 feet.
Okay, I'm going to target them with my Thunderwave spell.
Okay. So, Thunderwave 10.
They have to make an intelligence save, which I don't think skeletons are particularly intelligent.
Let us see. They're not, you guys. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in that cube has made a saving throw. They take 2d8 thunder damage and are pushed 10 feet away from you. So we'll start with the skeleton on the left, and that's going to take 2d8.
He's got to be there now.
So as the thunder wave moves towards him, it just blasts his bones into little bits.
Woohoo!
It's the floor. The second skeleton.
Not so much.
If it's that one on the left with the lopsided head though, he ain't got much health left, he can't
and he moves, gets thrown back 10 feet.
That one's what's just moved. That's been hit by the red light as well, so that's got quite a bit of damage on it now.
So you've got 3 skeletons left and Drazel. So at the top of the turn, the trap is going to roll. Let's see who it hits. Oh. So this is going to hit the right-hand skeleton, who's just already hit with the thunder wave. Beam of light comes shooting through and just melts the bone and turns him to dust.
Nice.
Hey! That's 2.
So, top of the turn, Kim's turn.
Okay. Well, I suppose I should go after the skeleton, which is now actually is closest to me since the other 2 are dead, which is the one right in front of the elf. And no, the other one.
The one right at the back.
What? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I probably should take that one. It's got more damage on it. I don't know. Do I want to? We'll shoot my bow at the skeleton and hopefully maim it in some way. One hopes.
The bow flies across the room and just misses skeleton,
Mitch,
bouncing off the
it's doing
pillar.
so good too. Son of a bitch.
Drazel
Oh well.
Uh-oh.
is not happy that
Oh fudge.
his followers are being destroyed, and he's starting to get a bit panicky. But he, in a moment of rage, fires magic missile at the
Oh. Oh fudge.
Who?
That's Kim.
I probably should have went after him instead of the skeleton, but oh well.
Skeleton's turn. So, skeleton on the left is going to fire a short bow at Jatic. And misses. And skeleton here in the middle looks around, spots the 3 of you, and decides to shoot at Traylon after seeing 2 of its compatriots attacked.
I was kind of hoping he'd turn around and screaming out of the room, but I guess not.
And hits for 6 piercing damage.
That hurt.
And back again, Traylon.
Ouch!
So,
Right.
Traylon and
Right, I'm
Chaddock?
gonna step forward and finish this lopsided headed piece of bone with my hand axe.
Go for it.
Or maybe not.
as you attack with the hand axe, going for the head, skeleton turns and its head flops the other way, making you miss.
Bastard.
So as it turns, the motion makes the head that side, that side.
Captain Flip Top over there.
Captain Flip Top. I gotta remember that one. Alright. I'm gonna be forced to use my last healing potion.
Okay.
So I will do that now. Oh, sorry.
So,
That's what I meant to roll.
nice. So that's 8. Okay, it's time for the trap.
Come on, trap!
Ooh, that's good.
It scares me a little.
Oh.
That hits Drazel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Completely unexpected. That hits him for
Get
a
it.
massive 7 points of burning damage.
Burn, baby, burn.
Kimberly Forker, it's your turn.
Uh-huh. Okay, I suppose I should step up and see if I can hit the gimpy skeleton that we have left over here. Alright, let me move my little self over here. And I will use my short sword. Because, let's face it, the bow let me down.
Okay, if you move up right next to him.
Oh, alright, man. Yeah.
As you run across the room, jumping off the stage with your short sword brandishing you, slamming down, shattering the skeleton to pieces. A masterful stroke.
Oh, good deal. What happens when you piss me off?
Drazel's turn.
Oh, crap.
yeah.
Drazel isn't happy with how things have been going.
I'm sure he isn't. Oh, crap.
Rushes forward. And
Not here, right? My deodorant soap should be working.
that just helps with stealth. And he's going to cast. He's going to cast Scorching Ray,
That.
which is he's done very well there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Scorching Ray. So 3 rays of fire come shooting out at targets within range. You are all in range.
Of course we are.
So I will make a range spell attack. So just bear with me. So the first ray goes towards Static and misses.
Holy crap.
It nearly went
Lucky
to
dwarf.
19 there. I got a bit twitchy there. The old,
That's like a critical miss. That should almost be like it turns around and hits him.
yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. The second ray flies towards Kim and misses as well. And the third ray goes towards Trader and hits it.
Of course.
Flat
God
off.
damn.
And you're going to take 2d6 fire damage.
Oh, fudge.
No, that.
So burning flames rush towards Trader and he tries to duck out of the way. It takes
yourself with that.
6 damage, which burns his clothes, leaving him in tatters and very badly injured.
Crap.
We have 1 skeleton left. Skeleton is going to shoot at Kimberly Forker. And misses. So we're now down to Jatic and Traylon.
Right. I'm gonna sneak up. Well, not sneak. I'm gonna rush up behind this one and then hit it with my battle axe.
Alrighty.
In your rush to run over and get behind it, you trip slightly. Almost like there was an invisible box in front of you.
Fucking boxes.
Dropping your axe, just bending down quickly to pick it up, but you've wasted your turn.
Oh, hell.
Training.
I look Drazel in the eyes, and and I say, "You shall not pass." And I cast magic missile at him.
Oh, that magic missile must be because you're on a stage. Comes flying down with a force of 5, which for a magic missile is pretty damn good. Drazel is now hits firmly in the face with the magic missile. And then his face a bloodied mess. He's starting to look very panicked.
As he should.
Come on,
So-
Kim. Come on.
Top of the turn. Oh dear. Ray comes flying down, targeting Kim Leafwalker.
What?
What?
I thought they went for
Oh, no! No, no.
For 4 burning damage.
The oh dear.
Damn.
I thought I only sensed enemies. Does it not know we're goodies?
Right? Oh well. Alright, well. You know what? Drazel, you're pissing me off. So, and even though, you know. So I'm gonna go up here to Mr. Drazel, sir, and I'm gonna hopefully. Oh, wait, hold on. Freezing up. Come on, this is not fair. I'm only gonna go against the bat. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go up here to the asshole here, and I'm gonna see if I can kick his ass with my short sword.
Stab him right in the heart.
Come on, don't fail me now,
Oh,
god damn
yes,
it.
that's a good one,
Nice,
Kim.
Kim. Nice.
That's gotta be good.
Kim, you rush over, brandishing your sword, swinging it around your head like a whirling dervish. How do you want to kill him?
Oh hell, let's take a plate. Well, I don't know, I'm too short. I probably can't decapitate his ass. He's probably like 17 foot. So, let's just take him down at the kneecaps and chop his legs off. What the hell?
I like it.
As you slide across the room, brandishing your sword, you slide past him, slicing your sword across his knees, actually severing both of his legs. There's a split second where he looks down, looks back up at you, looks down, realises his legs have gone, and he falls to the floor,
I think I'm just
blood gushing everywhere. You are vanquished, Drazel.
You messed with our snooty elf. You will be, you know, we're gonna kick your ass for that. He's our snooty elf, not yours.
Well
The
done.
last remaining skeleton sees what you've done, rushes up to Kim,
Shit. Great, he's gonna kill me.
and attacks with his short sword.
Oh, shit.
In a scream of undeadly rage, attacks, digging his short sword straight into your chest,
No, of
causing
course.
5 piercing damage, and you fall to the floor, unconscious.
Well, it's been fun, fellas.
So this is the first time we've had
Alright.
someone. Can we revive her or anything?
She's fallen to the floor. She's unconscious. I mean, we don't know she's dead yet.
Because I've got
Kill
2 healing potions.
stupid skeleton.
Do you want me to dispatch the skeleton and then you look after Kim?
Let's
Yeah.
kill the skeleton.
Right. Dice, be kind to me. Right. Battle axe on this mofo. Spare.
You see Kim fall to the floor with the sword stuck in her chest, blood everywhere. You rush over, leaping and screaming as you bring your battle axe down on the skeleton. The skeleton takes a huge 7 slashing damage, but it's still standing.
Bastard.
Alright, I will. up. And I will hit the skeleton with my Ray of Frost. And do diddly squat, I bet.
Yeah. Passes straight over. That actually just misses Jatic.
Yeah. That's why I moved up. I didn't want to keep you in range.
Right, Kim, you are unconscious. I want to.
How much are you unconscious for? Do we have to revive her within a certain time? Will she die?
She gets 3 turns to bring herself back, so she has to do death saving throws.
Alright, okay.
So,
right.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Just bear with me.
Sure.
Here we go, death saving throws. Right, I want you to roll a D20, please.
Okay. How many? Just one?
Yeah, just one.
One ping. One ping.
That's not good.
Oh, fuck.
You basically have 3 lives, so you have to make 3 passes. And a pass is 10 or over. If you get 3 losses, you're dead.
Shit.
Can we not?
That's one.
And there's
You
nothing
can.
we can do.
No, you can. So in your turn, you can heal her using the potion, or you can continue to kill the skeleton.
Alright. Well,
It's the skeleton.
we might as
Skeleton's
well let
turn.
Kim use a second roll. That'll save us a potion if she gets it. On a third roll,
No.
I'll use
If
the
she
thing.
rolls a 1, natural 1,
Oh, she's
that will
dead.
2. Yeah, she's dead. So it's the skeleton's turn.
Yeah.
Skeleton is going to attack Traylon.
Of course he is.
with his
Well, he can't
shotgun.
attack me because, well.
And as he rushes over, he attacks you wildly with his sword, causing 3 piercing damage.
Oof.
You've no health potions left, have you? Trailing.
I have 1 left or 2 left, you know. I don't know
Yeah,
there
but
are
you're
any, but
unconscious, you can't use them.
right.
I'm going
Well,
to I'm going to heal Kim Leafwalker with my last healing potion.
Okay.
Do I need to?
Why?
What do you mean? Why?
Nope, you're doing it. That's fine. That's fine.
Oh, hang on. Right. Okay. Talk about it. Explain the pros and cons.
I'll
You
just
made
bleed
your
out on the
action.
floor.
That's
that skeleton
fine.
is practically dead. You should better finish that skeleton off. We don't want Kim to die, do we? No,
You
explain.
do as you wish,
No,
Dwarf.
no.
You do as you wish.
I'm a newbie at this. You've played this. What? Just advise me.
Well, I mean, you already made your move, so you know, I'm
I haven't
gonna
rolled the dice
play
yet.
the role of. So typically speaking, in D&D, once you make a move, you're kind of stuck to it. So we'll let that be as it. We'll let it play out. You're gonna heal Kim. I would have personally, my take would have been to go after the skeleton, just kill it. But you've done it.
Yeah, but no.
Healed Kim.
Right.
No,
Explain
it's
why.
all good.
No, just explain why to me, so I know for next time.
Well, in theory, because we know we still have some time to save Kim, but that skeleton is still dangerous. So we could lose to the skeleton if we don't kill it.
Right.
I know, right?
Just
How
with bad
bad would
rolls.
that?
You know,
Yeah,
bad rolls
but-
happen, we might lose. So you never know.
Yeah, and if
Also-
Kim rolls a 1, she's dead.
Yeah,
Sure.
if Kim rolls a 1 on the next turn. If you didn't kill, you haven't got a healing potion rolling left.
Right.
So even if you killed the skeleton, it would be Kim's turn next. She might roll a critical 1, and she'd die.
That's life.
See how it is.
Right, so I'm going to stick with my original
Risk,
plan and
risk
Again,
my ass to go
again.
after Grazzle and
So
This is just my personality as my character as well. I'm all about self-preservation.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I've
So-
got to look after my fellow shorty. So what do I roll for healing?
Well, Kim rolls it. So
Oh, Kim
Jatic,
roll
you
it.
bend over and just pour the few drops of the healing potion into Kim's mouth. Kim, you need to roll 2d4, please.
Okay. 2, right?
Nice.
Nice. So Kim, you are brought back to life.
And hopefully the
Might be
skeleton
the
doesn't like end
difference
it for
between
me.
winning or losing.
And it is Trolin's turn.
All right.
Okay.
I am tired of this game. I'm going to be using being grasped.
Use Shocking Grasp. It strikes the skeleton, only causing 1 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That's
Nice knowing you guys.
Kim,
Hmm.
it's your turn.
Back in the game.
Kim the
Right?
skeleton.
All right. I guess I'll see if I can't kill this fucking skeleton. So I will move my little butt over here. I will use my short sword.
Okay.
Please work.
Still a bit dozy
Oh shit.
from being.
Sorry, Traylon, I tried.
You actually see 2 skeletons in front of you. Your vision is blurred, and you go for the wrong one, missing. The skeleton cackles as it sees your miss.
Fucking skeleton. No.
Getting a bit panicked now. So
Just a little. Yeah.
he's going to move away, and
Crap.
he's going to fire at Jatic with his bow. Oh. Fires his bow, hits Jatic straight in the leg in the inner thigh, causing a lot of pain and 3 piercing damage. So, Jatic will train.
Jatic.
Alright, I'm going to hit him with my hand axe.
Okay, the funny part about that, for a moment, I thought Mark was actually frozen because he was staring at the screen.
Well, he might as well have been frozen because he's
Oh, goddamn.
on some of the blood that was left by Kim and misses the skeleton.
Oh.
completely.
Damn skeletons. Son of a...
All right. I am going to. I'm not known for using longbows, but I do have a longbow. Attempt to hit the skeleton with my.
Good luck.
As you pull the longbow from your back, notch an arrow, pull back and let it go. The arrow flies true towards the skeleton. Describe to me what the arrow does when it hits the skeleton.
Center mass on the skull, shattering the skull.
Ooh.
The skeleton takes the hit straight to the head. Its head disappears in shards that fly off and actually just make little cuts on Jatic's face. Scars that
Again,
may not-
Jatic.
Scars that may not heal, and you may be scarred for life.
Shit.
You're welcome, Janik.
The last skeleton has been vanquished. You have vanquished. You have beaten the cult of the Lich, or at least this part of it. And spoils of battle are yours.
Yay!
Nice.
That would have been a lot easier with an extra person.
Yeah,
Blame
I-
Rich.
I mean, I suppose we could
Orphanax.
now investigate the items.
Yeah.
That would probably be a good idea, yeah.
You know, there's a chest right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
So
okay.
I will
So,
attempt
do you want It's not locked. It's not locking it. You can open it.
I'll go ahead and open it.
Okay, inside are 600 gold pieces and 7 bloodstones, and each of those is worth 50 gold pieces each.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Did I mention we're not sharing any of this with that stupid lizard? We might give him 1 bloodstone. Maybe. Let's investigate this book, the journal.
Yep.
Okay, just... me, just...
And I suppose I should have said, you know, we'll take the gold out of the chest with the bloodstones and we divvy them up.
I figured that.
Yeah, maybe we do keep 1 bloodstone for Parthenax, but I think that's all we give him.
Yeah.
Stupid lizard. Taken off in the middle of the night.
So the map and journal, a huge amount of reading in there, and will give you don't have time to read it now, but it will give you a lot more information about what's going on. You'll find all of that out later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, I think we should investigate that sword.
Yep.
Seems like a weapon that maybe the dwarf or the halfling potentially...
I'm all
Yep.
about the axe.
Well, the rogue can have the sword.
But I don't have much luck with the axe, so.
Sword is a +1 long sword that laughs like Ilaria when swung. So
Nice. Actually, here's a question: can the halfling use a longsword? I don't.
probably not. I think
I think she's too
Parthenax
small.
is probably the only person in the party who can, and yourself, Trey.
Oh well, in that case, I'll take the sword. Fuck Parthenax.
You've still got so that's sword, that's the journal.
Was
There's
it
still
the
a
pearl?
Yeah.
I thought that was on the book. Oh, there's that thing at the back as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
So the pearl is a pearl of power.
Ooh.
And while this pearl is on the person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot.
Well, hell, that would be me. So I will relinquish. I mean, if
Can a
maybe the
dwarf carry
dwarf
the
can use the sword.
Or is Parthenax the only one who can have that sword? Might as well let Parthenax have it, haven't we?
I suppose.
And we'll
Sell
keep
it.
all the gold and the
The loot.
gems.
Right. Is there anything else that you want to investigate or search?
Yeah,
there's
was
only
Was
only
that
one
scroll
body.
on the wall, wasn't there, at the back? That picture or something?
Yeah, you've had that as part of the.
Alright.
You were saying
There's
there's
only-
one other.
There's the body of.
Oh,
Done.
yes, we
Dra-
definitely
Razzle,
need
yeah.
to search Drazel.
Dickhead. I mean, what?
Dreidel,
Okay.
Dreidel.
Drazel, Drazel, a very powerful wizard,
Now he's dead.
is carrying a spell book.
Oh.
So,
Make this
Drazel,
good reading.
Mm-hmm.
if only one of you was a wizard, and then you'd be able to benefit from this. So,
Yes.
not only does
Well,
it give instructions on, I just bring this back in and tell you what spells you can now use. It hasn't crashed. Crashed again on me. Never mind. So, spells that you can use are Alarm, Disguise Self, Grease, Hideous Laughter, and Invisibility.
Okay.
well, he's already got hideous laughter, so I mean,
Hey.
hey, you didn't want to revive my ass, so you're gonna get it. So,
So, also on top of that, you are able to learn Mage Armor, Shield, Blindness, Deafness, Ray of Enfeeblement, and Scorching Ray.
Nice.
I like this Scorching Ray.
So, party, even without Parthernax, you have vanquished the cult, the Pact of the Lich.
Woohoo!
However, there are more members out there, so you should always go back. And they need to answer for the murder of Valeria.
Indeed.
I suggest you head back to the Rowdy Rooms, take a well-earned rest, and while you rest, sleep with the knowledge that you have all moved to level 2.
Yay! Level up.
Congratulations. And that is the end of today's adventure and the first campaign of OCD D.
Excellent.
Awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
So, have we had anyone in the chat tonight?
Yeah, Hardly Dan, who's been in there. Let me pop the chat up. And the usuals. Commander Root, Apricot Dirtfruit, Host Giveaway, Positivity Bot, and Skinny Seahorse. And of course, like I said, Hardly Dan.
When we first started, there was a guy posting. Joe something. I've not got it now.
Yeah.
Let's restart my chat.
See if I could scroll back up here or not.
Well, hey, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
If you did, that was fun.
So, going forward, we're aiming to be streaming on the first Saturday of every month, and then that'll be released as a podcast shortly after. And hopefully, we'll have Parthernax joining the party next time, or maybe you may want to find out what's happening and give him a hand. Maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Thanks
All
again, everyone, for listening, and we'll see you next time on OCD&D.